I felt I should come out and share it with you. And if you feel that what I'm going to share has had an impact on you, feel free to share this video to someone. I'm going to talk about the riches of the world that are not so easy to get. And if you are blessed to have them, you must be so grateful. So there's a gift of life. Okay, most of us take life for granted once we get it. But you need to understand that you having the gift of life that you have right now is a blessing. Why? There's a lot of people who don't make it, or who don't wake up in the day. You go to sleep, you wake up in the morning, or you don't wake up in the morning. The wars that are happening in the world unexpectedly, either you're involved in the war, in the battlefront, or you're not involved in the battlefront, still you can end up losing your life because of the war. There's a series of abortions and so many problems, so many issues that end our lives. Sickness, to mention but a few. So all these coupled together are not affecting you, or they didn't come to you and you're alive. So this is a blessing, or this is something that you should be grateful for. And all these are not new problems that are ending our life or that end life. You're lucky that you were born, you are never aborted. You're lucky that you have not been encountered by any of the severe diseases. War has not come to your side, accidents and all those. Definitely you must be grateful. And then another thing that we always have to be grateful for is that if God gives you a life partner, a partner that is compatible with you, someone that understands you, someone that you can sit and discuss, someone who makes a family out of you. This is a blessing. We have seen so many marriages failing out. We have seen so many fights in the marriages and so many things that make people hate going into marriage. But if you are blessed to have a partner that you call a soulmate, this is something to really be grateful about, because it's not something that is easy. Well, it might sound that it's a common thing that people know of, or people hear about, or people have seen it happening, but it doesn't happen everywhere. It doesn't happen to everyone. So if you're blessed to have this partner, you need to hold them like a glass, because nowadays, the world that we live in, it's not so easy to find. People are used for resources, for personal gains. People are used for so many things that I cannot mention one by one, and they end up being dumped. But you are not dumped, you are not used. You got that partner that you once prayed for. That's why you will see that you find someone is not rich, he doesn't have, okay, whatever he has is just enough to sustain himself, and he's happily married. He has this partner that he calls his soulmate. And people who are looking for this man to break up with this wife, and they take over because of how they see this man conducting himself with his partner, not knowing that this was a gift that was given to him by God. So the other gift that I can talk about is having the gift of money, or having the gift of wealth. Having money or having a lot of wealth requires a lot of sacrifice. If you hear the rich, when you ask them that how were you able to make it, they will tell you that I had to sacrifice a lot. Sacrifice the sleep, go sleepless nights. You work overtime. You work when everyone is sleeping. You will be working. This is all about sacrifice, that you choose to sacrifice the sleep and go for the work to retain this wealth. Some make choices that are even very difficult, that if you look into the choice, it's a choice that they have made that can even end up taking their life. But all this is to have money or to be rich. So if God gives you the riches, you need to be grateful, because this is a blessing. Common that you will find someone who was once very rich, and they show you that this man had Range Rovers, he had buildings and all that. But right now, he doesn't have anything. Why? Because money comes and goes within a blink of an eye. Money is shy, that when you hold it in an unusual way, it will not stay, it will leave you. So if God bless you to have money, you need to be grateful. Besides that, the other thing that might sound as no point, but it's a very strong point, that if you know it, it's something that will help to impact your life. And this is having a solution to your life problems. Take an example. There are some people that you will see, they're just living an average life. In this average life, you will find that they don't lack food. So the problem of food is not in their house. It's just earning minimum amount of money or minimum amount of salary. But he has the money to take his kids to hospital whenever they get sick. He can sustain the kids in the school to pay for them school fees with the little that they have. I mean, if there is any celebration or any public holiday or anything, he has that little that he can provide to his family. He has that little that does not make him feel that this is a problem to me. Say, for example, you might find someone who has a very big car, or someone who has gotten buildings, and they show you that this building belonged to this gentleman. But there is one person, he has just a small house, and this house is his, that he is able to retain his family from there. And this big house that they showed you before that belonged to someone, it's no longer belonging to him. Why? Because problems came and he wasn't able to retain the house and they took the house. So always and always be grateful whenever you are in position to go through your problems, because problems can make you and problems can break you. If you really feel that this video or it made any impact on you, just feel free to share this video or share this information to someone else. Or feel free to leave a comment below and tell me that you have not talked about this point, that really, if you have this, it's a blessing. I might not say all of it, but I'm just speaking on my behalf. If you really feel that this video has made an impact to you, kindly feel free to share it. What you're about to hear right now is not something new to your ears, but